so I'm back, and like I said, I am getting ready to start my garden. So I wanted to give you guys some tips on how to start plants from the seed easily. Now, this is just my second year gardening, so I'm still kind of a beginner myself, but it was some things that I picked up from last year, and I think it could be helpful to somebody trying to learn. So, tip number one, when you are planting, you get your seeds and voila, here's your packet. These are zucchini squash. And on the back, it'll tell you when to plant your zucchinis or vegetables, whatever you have, for whatever your area is. It tells you how deep and how far to space out your plants or your rows. So that being said, once you plant your plants, what I didn't do was I didn't mark my plants, so I was just guesstimating what was what until it bloomed and I really figured out what it was. I mean, it sounds like a no-brainer, but yeah, sometimes you get excited and in the moment, and you know, common sense just goes out the window. So this time around, I have my index cards. I'm gonna leave it outside where my plants are gonna be, so I put them in little bags just in case it rains. Put your date, the date that you start your seeds, that you plant them, and then on the back, your harvest age, which is 48 days for the zucchini squash, and the depth, 1 inch. All right, so my little setup here is I have 3 of my little rows, and each one of these has a different little compartment. So 6, 12, 18. So 18 of each right here. And then I can place my little cards in between to say what's what. So I have 2 of these, and then I have another tray with just 2 in those. The other 2 has 3. And you can find these, which is really awesome, at Dollar General, because you know I like to save money. It's got a little rain on, so it's a little faded, but seed starter, and it comes with 72 mini cell greenhouses. And so yeah, that's what it is. I just kind of split it up, you know, to separate it, and so I can put different things in it, because I'm not just growing one plant. So I've got my zucchini squash, I'm doing okra. Some of these are seeds that I had left over from last year. The dates, it might be expired on the pack. As long as you store them in a cool place, they'll be okay. They last well after the expiration date. So I got my bell peppers. And I have my, well, that's turned around, but these are my beefsteak tomatoes. I put big tomatoes. Excuse my handwriting because I can't write. But and these are my, what I call my little tomatoes. And my wax beans. I think I would have had it, you know, to where you could see the pictures, but oh my god, I never tried these. I like green beans, but, and you don't see these in the store, but yellow wax beans, it's like a natural butter flavor. This is it. Get into the wax beans. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys how I start them off and give it some time to grow. Like you say, on the back you'll have your harvest date, so you'll know, and it'll also tell you on the back of your packs when you'll see your sprout. And eventually, once things start to sprout, I will move them over into my garden. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so once you finish planting your seeds, you want to be sure to water. Put them in a good sunny area. It's kind of late, the sun's going down, so I might have missed my opportunity on that, but you know, it's going to be sunny tomorrow. So I also want to show you guys, okay, so it's not done, I'm working on it. This is where I did my garden last summer, and I have my 3 garden beds here, and those are where I'm going to put my leafy greens. So I'm going to put my spinach, my lettuce, and what else was I going to do? Collard greens. Gotta have collard greens. So this area back here in the little fenced in area is where I put all of my seedlings once they sprout. And you can probably tell, maybe not, that I've started tilling on this side. This side, not so much. So I'm gonna take me a break. I'm gonna start over tomorrow, but yeah. So this is just an idea of how you can get started on doing your garden and growing your own food, because you never know what they're putting in your stuff. Oh, another thing, organic. Yeah, do organic. All right, till next time.